everyone, my name is Dana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the difference between lay downs, settles, and bellies, and why all those commands are different in their own special way. So my reasoning behind this is when I got my first dog Gunner, I made a huge mistake of using lay down as a catch-all term for everything. If he was being naughty, Gunner, go lay down. If he was begging, Gunner, go lay down. But then I expected enthusiasm when I asked him to lay down in a training setting. And I realized very quickly, I went, oh no, I made lay down not fun by using it as a correction. So now, when I say, when I want my dogs to stop begging, I say, go out, no more, all done, knock it off. Things like that, where they know it's like, oh shoot, I messed up. But I'm not using one of their actual commands as a punishment. We never want to do that. And then for me, when I have my dog Emma lay, I'm going to have her lay from the front. Emma lay. See how she isn't putting her hips to the side, and see how quick she was to stand up? That is all for competition reasons. Emma, lay. Stand. Lay. That is all movement related. When the dog's legs are underneath them, it is very easy for them to get up. So this is a good command to have if you're doing, quick succession tricks. And obviously teach this lay down first, and then from there, we put pressure on the dog to get them to put their hips to the side to settle. And obviously Emma, she knows this, so I'm gonna have her kind of demonstrate by me messing with her other side until she switches sides. Good, settle. And have her give into the pressure. And she's like, what the heck? Because she was already settling. Emma, settle. Good girl. But that's something, just put pressure. I'm not using my nails, I'm not making it uncomfortable, I'm just pushing and wobbling her until she goes, oh, and gives into it. Having a dog move into pressure is very important, and well, move with pressure, not go against pressure. And I have 2 whole videos on why it is. I'll probably make more. But I want a dog where I can show them all the things I want. I can pull her into sit, pull her into lay down, pull her into sit, pull her into lay down. And I'm not yanking her everywhere. I'm barely putting any pressure, and she will. So this is very good. And then after that, when we want to teach belly, put pressure on the shoulder. Obviously keep a treat as a lure, and see how she's pushing into it. And yes, good belly. And obviously I wasn't asking her to give me her belly. If I say, Emma belly, she goes, okay. But it's always inherent for a dog to go against pressure. And this is something I just need to keep on practicing with her until she goes, oh, you're helping me. Because if we can move the dog to where we want them, that's just another form of communication and making their lives more comfortable. And so settle for me is when I want my dog to stay. I'll say, Emma, you settle. Settle. Good. And when they put their hips out to the side, that means they are a little less likely to get up. So when we start working on stays, if your dog knows to settle, this will probably make a lay down stay a little bit easier. Then for me, with belly, Emma belly. Oh, no, that's wrong. Emma belly. Good. That's belly rubs. This makes it where your dog has positive association with showing their belly. And the reasoning for why that is important, Emma belly, is because if you're ever in an exciting area, you want your dog to be able to relax. And when the dog shows their belly, that helps almost trick them into being relaxed. So never use this as a punishment, obviously, but encourage it and foster it. So if you're taking a class, you can just sit there and listen to the instructor while you just give your dog belly rubs. How easy is that? It's a lot easier than a dog who's antsy and moving around. Just Emma belly. Yay, what a good belly rub time. And then they can have some treats and they can lay down. And if your dog gets up from this, just make it where the fun's over. Okay, no more tension for a while. And then they might start giving you their belly independently because they realize how nice that is. And if you have a high energy dog, I'd much rather have my dog ask for attention in this way as opposed to pay attention to me, bark, 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 cry, cry, cry. Pace, pace, pace until you give them attention. This is a lot more of a positive way for a dog to show that they would like some attention, and it's a lot less obnoxious. So that's what we want to foster in a dog. That being said, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions on any of the 3 commands, and if you need more help on how to train them, leave comments down below. If you would like me to expand on any of these commands, feel free to let me know and I'll make a more in-depth video on whatever you need help with. But with that being said, that is it for today, and thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!